Hey y'all. So, I've seen a lot of people posting things like, I can't afford to get a passport, I can't take the time out of my day to get a passport, and a lot of those things. And I get it, right? Like, yeah, taking a half a day off of work to go to a post office or a library at 2 p.m., getting an appointment, going through all that, like, that's a big pain in the butt, and coming up with $300 and, like, possibly having to, like, sell a game console or something to do that, yeah, that sucks. Unfortunately, the current regime has just decided that the law doesn't matter. So all of those laws that theoretically protect you from needing to prove you're a citizen when you're just walking around on the street are gone now. And so if you don't get a passport and you're part of a targeted group, like a queer person, anyone who doesn't look white enough, anyone who looks too Eastern European, anyone who looks too indigenous, right? You're going, especially if you live in a city, you're going to start getting stopped. You're going to start having random checkpoints pop up like they are in DC, where they box you in and say, oh, show us your passport or we're detaining you. And the reality is, you are now guilty until proven innocent. Meaning, if you are not carrying a passport card, something like that, that proves your citizenship, eventually at some point you will be detained. And I promise you, being detained in an immigration detention facility without access to a lawyer, without access to, obviously any consular services, getting fed one maggot infested meal a day, if you're disabled, that is potentially, an end of your life sentence, right? If you are impoverished, like you already don't have the calories, the health, the support to survive that very well, right? You're going to come out incredibly injured. And so it is a matter of, survival to get that passport. It is probably as important to have now as like a driver's license, or as important to have as an EpiPen for someone with an allergy, right? Will it happen to you? Maybe not. But if the odds are 1 in 1,000, it's going to happen to over 5 million of us, right? That's a big number.